Welcome, friends and former lovers, to the Leather Pipe. News you're entitled to. I'm your host, Duke Baggington IV. The big story this week is Super Saturday, where Bernie Sanders picked up big victories in Nebraska as well as Kansas. Though the continuing trend of this campaign is his inability to win over African American voters in the South. Another in a string of strange and often conflicting racial biases and changes in this primary campaign.
To honor Black History Month, Biden sarcastically thanked the Republican frontrunner for forcing the country to face up to the subtle racism lurking just below the surface.
Stuff he's doing and others, including Cruz and others, he's making the American people look in the mirror.
Granted, I have a hard time trusting poser Vice President Joe Biden after this little ditty.
I actually like Dick Cheney. I've had nothing but an inordinate respect for you, Dick, and I mean that sincerely.
But Old Hickory Joe makes a compelling point about the state of African American relations in this country. The racism of Trump is important, yes, but the conversation by now is passé. If you think that we should still have slavery, like 20% of Trump's actual voting base in South Carolina, then talking to you is the equivalent of listening to a folk and banjo band in San Francisco. It's not 1865, and no one really gives a shit. But Republicans are not the only party that needs to have a racial conversation. And, like teachers constrained to abstinence-only education, I'm not exactly sure that they're having the right one.
Choosing her over you was not a hard decision. In fact, our polling shows she's beating you more than 2-1 among minority voters. How could he be the nominee if you don't have that support?
But maybe the better question is, why do African Americans want to vote for Hillary at all? The easy answer, of course, is name recognition, and Colonel Sanders hasn't connected with the African American community as much as Colonel Sanders has. This in large part because Bernie has struggled to connect his signature Wall Street programs with the drug war, prison industrial complex, and welfare issues so crucial to African American voters. And though it pains me to say this, Sanders is caught between a rock and a white place, as he's polled well with the same uneducated Caucasians as Trump in early primaries. Some worry that reaching out to minorities now may damage the same base that gave him wins in Nebraska and Kansas. But whatever Bernie's failures as a candidate, he should be beating Hillary by. Like payday loans, the Tuskegee experiments, and Ben Carson, Hillary may seem a little better for African Americans on the outside than she really is.
As a black man in America, if I were born today, I'd have a 1 in 3 chance of ending up in prison in my life. Secretary Clinton, on the campaign trail, you are calling for an end to the era of mass incarceration. But a lot of folks in the black community blame the 1994 crime bill, a bill you supported, for locking up a generation of black men.
To limit mandatory minimums, we have to end disparities in treatment.
The question, though, Secretary Clinton, is why should black people trust you this time to get it right? That's the question.
Well, Senator Sanders voted for it as well. Are you going to ask him the same question?
Probably will. Do you think your support...
The ghost of Hillary's past consistently voiced support for the 1994 legislation which allowed Bill to incarcerate more African Americans than any other president. And although Hillary has talked a lot about the prison industrial complex on the stump, voicing her concern for those underprivileged, the money tells a slightly different story. The Hillary of October 2015? Well, she pledged to end the era of mass incarceration. But the Hillary of 2016 has taken the same amount of prison donations as Robo Rubio, over $100,000, despite Hillary's pledge to never take money from those lobbies. It's like when my mother bought my little brother a Prius after vandalizing cop cars in Martha's Vineyard. It just doesn't send a very consistent message.
Hillary came to South Carolina to assist and investigate with the Children's Defense Fund.
Hillary helped to make a difference in this county, and not only for this county, but for children, period.
So Secretary Clinton's Gilded Diversity Award must come from somewhere else. Welfare reform. This was her signature program as the co-president, her founding work even. And her earlier work, as noted in the Children's Defense League, was important. So it seems clear that she just continued this progressive streak into the hallowed halls of the White House. And this must be why African Americans love her so much today, Duke asked rhetorically.
But you were extremely critical of the Clintons. I mean, when President Clinton signed off on the so-called welfare reform bill, you said his signature on this pernicious bill makes a mockery of his pledge not to hurt children. So what are your hopes right now for these Democrats, and what are your thoughts about Hillary Rodham Clinton?
Well, you know, Hillary Clinton's an old friend, but they're not friends in politics.
So Clinton's welfare bona fides might not be as solid as she likes to think. Because welfare reform, much like when Bill and her doubled down on sentencing laws for nonviolent drug offenses, is a keystone in the awful arch of segregation facing African Americans today. But don't take it from me. Let's listen ourselves to Mrs. Clinton as she describes our way to deal with the issues young African American kids have in urban areas.
They are not just gangs of kids anymore. They are often the kinds of kids that are called super predators. No conscience, no empathy. We can talk about why they ended up that way, but first we have to bring them to heel.
While a courageous act of art activism by Ashley Williams has brought Clinton's comments back to the forefront, she still has taken the Democratic African American voting bloc to heel. On Super Tuesday, she commanded more African American votes than Obama in some areas, and it was a key reason why she swept the South from underneath the soggy white sander. But most people seem to forget that Hillary can win as many Alabamas and Georgias as she wants. The GOP is not going to lose their biscuit and gravy base anytime soon. There is no reason to think that African Americans will desert Bernie for Donald Trump or Ted Cruz. Bernie will run the jewels as a Democratic nominee, and his minority issue, for the first time, is being blown out of proportion. The question is, why isn't Hillary's?
I've done marijuana twice in my life when I was very young. And what it did for me is it made me cough a lot. That was my response. But I gather other people have had different experiences. I don't know.
For the Random Ass News Network, I'm Duke Baggington IV, reminding you to vote in the upcoming primaries and always boil your mason jars before canning pickles. This has been The Leather Pipe. News you're entitled to.
I truly believe that Senator Bernie Sanders is the right man to lead this country.